All right. welcome to the stream. People keep telling me not to stream at 2 a.m., but I don't feel like streaming until 2 a.m. Welcome to the fucking Quarren stream. Because I just bought Assassin's Creed Origins, and I fucking love Assassin's Creed Origins. So we're playing Assassin's Creed Origins in just a second here. Now. I just started. I haven't gotten anywhere. But I want to gush about this game because I fucking love this game. It's deeply flawed in a lot of ways. But it's also fucking beautiful. And I absolutely want to just sit here in the middle of the night during a period in time in which I can't speak to human beings and speak to anyone who will listen about this great game. So I literally just started. I'm like 5 minutes in. I stabbed a dude, and then I stabbed another dude, and that was it. But I'm just going to fucking roll with it. We're just going to go. We're going to see what happens. I hope everybody can hear me. My normal checkers of quality are asleep currently, so not much I can do about it. If not, I'll learn from the next one. Whatever. Senyu, you're so good. Good job, Senyu. I'm proud of you. Also, where's the... What am I looking at here? Whatever. Not important. That's the one. I just had to reprogram all my buttons. I'm used to the Xbox version, which runs a little bit differently in terms of... Oh, wait. This is where I'm supposed to be. Oh, wait. Gotcha. Uh-huh. That's right, I'm supposed to rescue these guys. Okay. Alright, my hope is that this will all run smoothly. My computer's been handling it very well. I am happy with that, considering my computer is like... I don't even... It's like fucking...
I should not be seen in this area.
It has no business running this game, to be perfectly honest. And it was running extra smooth until just now when I started, but that's okay. There we go. Oh my god, I'm so used to her being able to see everything immediately. Hey, what? You didn't see nothing. Bro, calm down. Hold up. Being real boring for a second, answering an important text. Ah. There we go. Was it important? Maybe. It's for me to know and you to not. Alright, we gotta rescue this guy. And as far as I know, we don't have to steal anything from here. Which I like. I like the simplicity of these forts. They're basically like, get in, take these dudes' shit, murder the leader, move on. Like, it's really nice.
Do not let them see you.
Yeah, thanks. Got it.
Quickly, go. Where is Teramun? Ah, dear Moon. He has died from his wounds. His family will want to bury him properly.
No, don't put him there. What are you doing, Bayek? That's, I know what happened. He's gonna do that every time, isn't he? He is gonna do that every time. Hold on. Gotta change some controls. I would like drop body to not be the right trigger, please. Where is it? It's gotta be in here somewhere. Lock target, crouch, climb up. No? There's not a drop body option? There's supposed to be. The fuck? That one, right there. I want that guy to change. I'm quiet? I can change that. I'm also not talking super loud. Huh. Let's see. Let's try. Is it just me in general, or as opposed to the game? I'm actually upset. Apparently, I can't change the freaking drop body button, which is just ridiculous. Me and the game. The fuck? I mean, I can't crank me up. Well, hold on. I probably can crank me up. Wait a minute. Idea. Thought. Concept. What if I turn my TV down and my PC up? How about that? Am I atrociously loud now? Ooh, it looks like I'm atrociously loud now. Alright. Where is... I'm still upset about this. I know I had a drop body button in here somewhere. And now I don't have it anymore? How am I supposed to climb things with a body? That's a little bit frustrating. What if I have to, like, scale a wall with a dude? You know? Yeah, I can't do it. He drops him. Ooh. Let us see. How's my quality otherwise? Glad I have somebody to check after all. Oof, I'm upset about this, though. My goodness. I can't change how to freaking drop a body, which is definitely going to be a problem later on in the game. Because I want to not drop the body with freaking right trigger. Because that's the worst. Because that's my run button. Because it feels better to have it as my run button. I thought I had this all set up beforehand, and this is what I didn't want. Is wasting time on stream. Oh well. 360p anyway. That's fine. Your internet is so junk that I can't even see you show up in my stream. So, my stream counter currently says there's nobody here. Assassinate's good. Primary interaction. Secondary interaction. Fucking drop body. You dicks. I'm just stuck with it, eh? That's it, huh? Like, I can't... It's just there. Solidly. And cannot be changed. Ooh, wait. Oh, they did have a button for it the whole time. I spent like 15 minutes earlier looking up a thing because they were like, you have to do it manually up here by customizing. And I don't. There's an alternate button right there. Great. Yeah, okay, good. Cool. That should be everything I want it to be, though, right? So, I should... Oh, well. Excuse me, sir. Please don't mind me in this body. Where are you going? Are you after a goat? What are you... Alright, bye. Okay, quick test. Alright, that's still my shield button. That's my parry button still. Strong attack, light attack. Oh, that's backwards, but I know what I meant. Dodge. Alright, all of the things are what they're supposed to be, so... That's good. Alright. Well, hopefully even if you're at 360p, at least the frames are decent. That's what I'm worried about. My computer seems to be handling it fairly well. And I'm okay with that. Mostly I think it's because OBS is installed on one disk, and Assassin's Creed is installed on another disk, so I'm not using them both at the same, or, you know, all one resource. This fucking dude is janky right now, though. Look at him. Alright, where am I going? No, take me to the... Not the road. Take me to the task. It's a Quarren stream, dude. Obviously. People are like, you should stream during this quarantine. And I'm like, that's a great fucking idea. And then every day I wake up at like noon and I'm like, boy, I don't feel like doing jack shit. And then I sit around because it's light outside. Uh-oh. Nobody attacked me. I'm just hauling a dead body through. Don't worry about me. Y'all got other things to worry about, like each other. You got some infighting going on. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. There we go. But, oh no. Somebody on me? Ooh, that guy is. Hello. Whoa. Oh, shit. Don't you all attack me, please. I'm just delivering a body. I mean, sir, I'd rather not, but alright. If we're gonna play... Nope, he saw me. This is level 1, gentlemen. I can't really... Alright, I'm just gonna knock you off your fucking camel. Oh, I'm sorry, you thought you were going somewhere? No. You attacked me, buddy. This isn't how this works. There we go. Ow, mother... Yeah. Oh god, they're all here. Listen, I was defending this lady's honor. Gotcha. Did that guy just fall off? Alright, whatever. That's it. We're good. Sweet. Neat. Whatever. Anyway, what was I saying? It's fucking... I wake up at noon and I'm like, boy, I don't feel like doing shit today. And I never even want to play games that I want to play until it's like... Until the sun's down. Until it's like 8 o'clock at night. And then I'm like, now is the prime time for doing stuff. Which is a terrible fucking idea. So, here I am. And it's... Oop, I'm so sorry, Camel. Here I am, and it's fucking 2 a.m., and I'm like, now seems like the perfect time to start a stream.
I bring sad news.
I'm a genius.
Where is Issa?
She lies here with her son and daughter.
The entire family.
Sadly, I see Terramoon also paid the price for his recklessness. I warned him that his rebelliousness would bring torment and suffering.
But what happened?
They saw the soldiers coming and hid in the cellar. But the soldiers burnt the house to the ground to teach everyone a lesson.
I am sorry.
Put the body down there. They will journey to the door together. So many deaths in the Wahat. We cannot give them a proper burial.
Oof.
Not your rebelliousness that got you killed, Seni. It is Ptolemy's sick regime. He is a bad pharaoh.
There we go. Ptolemy is a bad pharaoh. He can bite me. OBS says I'm dropping 40% of my frames right now? The fuck is that about? Bro. Do I need to fiddle with my encoding on stream? That seems professional. Let's do it. Also, where do I need to take you? You gotta be buried with the rest of your family. No, Bayek, come on. He's gotta go on the camel. To a Japanese audience. Dude, I fucking love Japan. If somebody from Japan showed up and they were like, yo, I'd be like, yo. Oh, I guess I didn't need to come all the way over here, did I? Not with the camel, anyway.
He will find more than he had here.
There we go. Nice. Should we fiddle with my frames right now in the middle of OBS, in the middle of a stream? Sounds like a fine time. Settings. What are we doing, guys? What's going on? Is software encoding better? I don't actually know. What about now? Ooh. And yet it says 60 frames. I don't know what's happening, man. I can't network. I don't know how to network. So I can't actually tell if this thing is fantastic or terrible. I'm just going to keep playing because I want to play this game. That's how you really know. That's a true streamer right there. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Oh yeah, I gotta go here too. Let's do it.
Rabia!
Bayek! It does my heart good to have you again in Siwa.
You nursed Senu back to health. I never expected to see her again.
She is a tough old bird.
Like you, eh?
Bayek.
Psfur tells me you are healing the villagers as best you can. It would give me much pleasure to help you.
That is kind of you. May Yaka be blessed. I can always use help. The soldiers are brutes. Almost every villager has cuts, bruises, broken bones. To help them, I put together a makeshift perang in the old ruined temple. Friends bring me medicine from Yamu, but now the soldiers stop everyone entering the village and steal their goods. So, we tried to bring medicine on a boat instead.
And the soldiers stopped that also.
They sank the last shipment. The medicine jars are scattered across the bottom of the lake.
I will get them for you.
Thank you, Bayek. Bring it to the old temple. I must go there now.
Oof, I can see it though. What is happening with my frame still? I'm actually upset about that. I thought that I had tweaked this guy. To as best as I could with my knowledge. But right now, we're sitting on some shitty options here. My output is good. It's a great stream so far. do 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 do. Dropped frames 40%. That's some trash, dude. What's that about? How about... Nope, I'm only on Wi-Fi. Yeah. Oof, all my answers so far say that I am... that I am... fucking dropping frames because of my internet connection, which is... I feel like a lie. Because my internet connection's alright, dude. It's okay. It's doing alright. Like, I got a fairly good internet connection. It's A-okay. It downloaded this game in like 40 minutes. That's pretty decent. And here I am. Sat right here at this. Trying to stream. Hold up. My task manager does say it's pretty high. Big oof, dude. Fuck everybody. I'm still going. Can't stop me. This will be a shitty quality stream. Eat me. I am the one with the power here. Okay, I talked to her. Yeah, she's got to send me to do whatever I gotta do. What am I doing? Like, what are we doing? Oh, that's what she wanted. Me to get some stuff. I've played this before. I should know what's going on. Hmm. I know what we can do in the meantime, though. Let's see here. File settings. One more time. I'm gonna make you guys fucking deal with my shit while I set this up. Nope, I'm not. It's too much work. Never mind. Fuck it. This is the stream. This is what it is. Y'all just have to put up with it, I guess. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's these fucking ibis. I was like, what on goddamn planet Earth? That's what I want up. There we go. Thank you. Ooh, apparently there's something like right fucking here, though. Hey. That's pretty good. Come on, Senyu, where is it? There we go. Nice, nice, nice. That one's apparently underground. As is that one. Okie doke. Alright, hold up. What I'm gonna do, because this stream's already a giant clusterfuck, so let's just make it more of a clusterfuck. Hold on just 1 second here. And we're just gonna fucking pop in a guest visitor into this fucking stream too, because why the hell not? It's already a giant mess, we'll make it more of a mess. That way if people love us, they're gonna love us for the whole disgusting mess that we are all the way. They're not gonna have a choice. Let me see. What I want to see is if I can hear you.
I gotta mute the movie or the video. Oh gosh.
I can hear you, and you're not super loud. It seems perfect. Hey, what's up? Welcome to my stream.
Hello, peoples. Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Unfortunately, I just now realized there's no way for me to see video of what you're doing in time with your voice. So.
I mean, I'm not straight. It should be about the same. Like, here, hold on. I'm gonna shoot this deer. Ready? And oh, got him. That far behind, huh?
Nope, it just froze and then lagged and then... Oh, no, wait. No, there you go. Now you shot the deer.
Jesus Christ. All right,
Yep.
interesting. I don't know what's going on with my frames. Everybody says...
Frames aren't too bad on this end.
Everybody says that it's just internet connection.
I don't know. Hardware encoding is definitely better, because... What graphics card do you have?
970. So it should be doing okay. I'm using... I got my task manager up. I'm using like 60% of it. Which is kind of cheating because, like... this isn't actually a good game to gauge that on because it's like gauging it on if you play Mad Max and being like, oh man, my GPU is really strong because it can handle Mad Max, and you're like, yeah, congratulations. So your GPU can handle a vast wasteland of literal nothing.
But can it handle Crisis?
Maybe.
Yes, it can. Maybe not high settings, but it'll work.
Wonder.
Oh, I heard they were remastering Crisis too.
Oh gosh, I hope they can hear you over the rest of the desktop audio.
unmute right about now. Here, I'm gonna mute myself to you so it doesn't.
You do whatever the fuck you have to, man. We're not professionals here. Oops, I forgot about air. I'm gonna drown. Hold up.
Ravio's waiting for these jars.
Okay, now the delay is only like a couple seconds.
Well, that's nice. But how do you sound?
I have no idea because I went to listen to myself and I stopped talking about the time I unmuted the video. So now the lag isn't enough. I need more lag now.
Perfect.
Here, I'll go ahead and try again. See if it. Yeah, I'm kind of quiet,
Yeah,
but it's not that bad.
I can probably do something about that, but I have to fucking change the whole thing and a bunch of other shit and yada yada.
Like I said, it already sounded like you were having a one-sided conversation anyway, so nothing really changed.
Yeah. Right. Let's see. No, you know what? I should be able to do something. Because Discord is... Wow, great pose there, Bayek. Fantastic. Discord should be also... Nope, that's not what I want at all. Desktop audio, I can change. But you were coming in as desktop audio, so I could make it different channels if I wanted to. If I really felt frisky.
It's up to you. I mean, I'm fine with the way it is.
Let's see. Yep, we're already unprofessional enough at this point, and it's...
I mean, in an ideal world, we'd both have such a good internet connection that we could both be doing Discord with video and streaming games at the same time and be fine.
Right? Why don't I live in that universe?
Why do I live out in the boonies?
Ha. Anyway, now you've made a mistake because instead of me just ranting at nobody about how much I love this game, I get to rant at you about how much I love this game.
That's fine. I can leave whenever I want to.
This will be enough. Thanks to Neith, goddess of hunting.
Probably smart.
What is it you like so much about this particular game?
This game in particular, well, I've always liked all of the Assassin's Creed for doing a decent job at slapping you into somewhere and being like, remember, this was a real fucking place. And I especially like this one because it was just more of a shock to me, I guess. Who? Somebody was attacking me for a second. Nope, somebody's attacking me again. Who is it? Who are we attacking? Oh, it's this guy over here. What are you angry about, dude? The fuck is happening? There we go.
Dude's all the way over there.
I'm not sure how he saw me. And, yeah, that guy too. Alright, you fucking Greek-ass Greeks. Get out of my country.
Build a wall.
Build a wall. But yeah, excuse fucking you. Is that at me? Bro, I just saved your stupid ass. Alright, well now you're all gonna die because, joke's on you, I'm quite literally the fucking police, so... Alright, and now I'm gonna leave because I think it's just the influx of bodies that keeps making people go, hey, maybe don't do that.
Yeah, you're just aggroing at this point. I can't
Alright.
tell. Assassin's Creed have a star system?
Yeah, right? Where is my camel? Dum-dum.
I think I run off, didn't he?
He's stuck in a tent. That's about right. Anyway. The reason that I like this game so much, besides the fact that the camels are endearingly dumb, is like I said, they always like are really good at being like, hey, yo, don't forget this was a real fucking place. And I've always liked that. Like, the first one was kind of neat because you got to run around a little bit of Jerusalem back in the day. And I thought that was cool. And then you bump up to 2, and Assassin's Creed 2 is just fucking nuts compared to the first one in terms of, like, quality and, like, world building and all this cool stuff. And I will never forget the first time I played and the opening, like, rows and the strings played and they showed the logo and they panned up over, like, a city in fucking Italy. And you were just like, oh, that's so freaking awesome. This one is the first one I think that really, really gave me that since those ones. And it was just such a big, like, it's just not one I think about. You don't think about ancient Egypt. When I was a kid, I thought about ancient Egypt, but I don't anymore. And so, like this shit, this is the opening to the game. You get to like go through here. Like, welcome to fucking Egypt. Here it is. It's massive, and I can go to every single place that you can see in the whole fucking horizon.
Now that's pretty fucking neat.
Right? I mean, it is kind of basically just Mad Max. It's just sand everywhere. But the other thing I like about it is that, like, so this is ancient Egypt. This is not quite prehistory Egypt, but it's really old Egypt. And so they're like, oh yeah, when does this take place? And you're like, fucking, they're like, oh yeah, it takes place in 49 BC. And you're like, holy shit, 49 BC is like so long ago. I'm always picturing, when I think of like people living in BC era, I'm picturing people living in like fucking, stick huts at the side of a mud road. You know what I mean? Because that's just sort of, I don't study a lot of that stuff in detail, so I don't know how well off or poor off they were, right? And so 49 BC mentally to me seems like it would just, like I said, basically just be a bunch of people squatting in stick homes, because that was where civilization in my mind was at the moment. And it turns out that's not the fucking case, because you can go into big cities here in Egypt and like there's like, you can go to Alexandria, dude, and I don't have the map yet. Oh, by the way, here's the map, right? Here's the town I'm in currently. Watch this bullshit. Are you ready for this? And then here, and then here is the rest of the map. Oh, and that's just the bottom of it. Hold on. Here, we're going to go up to the top of it. Oh, now we're up here in the top. There's a lot of fucking map in this game. So, but you can go to Alexandria, and you go to Alexandria, and it was such like a culture shock to me, and I loved it because I walked in and they had paved streets and Greek like marble statues, because this was when the Greeks were coming down, and there was like a melting pot of cultures, and people were living in this city together and all this stuff. And it's just so fucking cool because you see that and you're just like, holy shit, they've got markets and like, temples, and people are going to work and they're going to all these. It's not just, a bunch of people trying to kill a saber-toothed tiger with a stick and a rock. Like, and it wasn't really that I perceived it that way so much as I had just never bothered to think in enough detail about it to realize that it was probably more than that,
Yeah, no, I mean, you should definitely take a look into a lot of the technologies and stuff, because that's how I know older cultures. Is I always used to, look up the different kind of like aqueducts and the history of aqueducts and paved roads and stuff like that. And it's wild how early they came up with certain things.
I know what I can do here. Hold up. I'm a genius. Watch this shit. There we go. Now you should be at a more reasonable volume.
I'll try talking for a little bit, and then
yeah, I can see you on my thing. You're quieter than me still, but you're way better. I can turn you up too in Discord.
Okay. Let's see how this works. I'll just keep talking for a little bit, and then
suddenly cut out, apparently. Because you just muted. Unless I did that, but I don't think so.
Be careful, Bayek.
Yeah, no, I cut out on purpose. I muted myself and then unmuted the video so I could listen to myself. And no, I'm still quiet as shit.
Hmm. Weird.
Yeah.
Compared to me? Well, yeah, I guess so. I can see that.
I mean, like I said, though, it's enough you can hear me.
I can do more. I turned down the game, so I can just turn up all of you. There we go. I'll fiddle with it until I get it, goddammit. Nobody can stop me.
Problem is, I'm waiting for you to overcorrect. I'm gonna unmute the video and get blasted in the ears with my own voice.
Probably. Hold up. Let me just turn AC down even more, because I can do whatever the hell I want, because it's my computer. I'm the boss here. There we go.
Hey, that was perfect.
Nice.
Oh, well, you just adjusted something. Oh, I don't know now. It was good. Let's see here. I'll just, well, because now you've done it. Okay, you've done it.
Run it again.
Stop right there. It's hardly worth raiding this camp.
Now I'm louder than you.
Genius. I'm amazing at this.
Oh my gosh.
Hold up. There we go. I can't have that, so I'll turn you down a little bit.
It's hardly worth raiding.
There we go. Now I think we look about equal. I think so anyway.
We're probably fine. I'm not
I can also just put my mic in my mouth. It's fine. This fucking dude is like, it's hardly worth raiding this camp, he says, as he stands here guarding the camp that's being raided. Get the fuck out. Get out of here. Woo. Let's see. What else do I love about this game, though? There are other things that I love and don't love about this game. One thing I can definitely talk about that I dislike more is the combat. As you can probably plainly see, it is more akin to like The Witcher hack and slash combat than it is in terms of like the last games. The last games focused a little bit more on sneaking and well, I guess I can't say that because they didn't really. But it doesn't quite feel appropriate to me for an Assassin's Creed game because the whole point is not to be openly fighting. But at the same time, even though it's a system that I disagree with in terms of implementing it for this series of games, it's a fantastic system. I love The Witcher 3. It's one of my absolute favorite games that I've played in the last, like, decade. I really, really like it. And so I'm not at all at odds with the idea of playing a game that plays like The Witcher 3 if it's good. And this one hits those marks for me enough that I can basically forgive it because it's got a good setting and story and idea, and it's got good gameplay. And while those two things don't meld together as sensibly as I would like them to, they're both good enough on their own that I can't be mad at them for being combined inappropriately.
Would you say that they're combined inappropriately?
I think so.
How?
Just because, like I said, I don't think that the more hack and slash combat matches with the whole Assassin's Creed theme overall.
Wasn't this supposed to be? Well, you know, pardon me, I don't know a lot about the history of, or the lore of Assassin's Creed. I know a fair bit, but this is supposed to be the origins, right? The beginning of Assassins.
Yep.
Well, so then I guess it would make sense that they're not the best at running around and stabbing people just quite yet.
And that was the other thing I was going to say is not only that, but also like this is a more, I mean, I guess you could argue it's a less civil time where, you know, most people had to, or a lot of people had to know sword and shield in order to survive or that sort of thing as well. So I think that I can, you know, like I disagree with it, but I can excuse it in enough different ways in my head that I'll be okay with it. I'll live.
Now, is this during, right at the start of, or before the Roman Empire?
This is during. Caesar is actually active now. He is gray-haired currently, which I think means he's a little bit older.
Oh,
Cleopatra is
oh,
about to come into power.
so this is so you're at the end of Egypt's superpower then.
Yes.
You're getting towards the end. Okay, so yeah,
Yes.
it's definitely a lot of turmoil and hacking and slashing in the streets.
I have actually been. It's actually Egypt has been, I think, on the decline for a while. What's fascinating about this game also is thinking about this. So these temples and things that I walk through are already ruins, and that's one of the things that really blew my mind as well. Um,
Uh,
so these
yep.
temples and the Great Pyramids and everything are just as ancient and culturally magnificent slash mysterious to Bayek here as they are to us, because
Yep.
because they were built. The Great Pyramids were built in approximately 3,000 to I think 3,500 BC, and this is 50 BC. So that's 3,000 years. Like there is just as much ancient history to him as they are to us. Um,
Have
so
have you
he probably looks at them
have
and thinks the same thing. He's like, "Who the fuck built these?"
have like have you do you watch Joe Rogan at all? Like even any of his stand up?
I've seen a little bit here and there of stuff, but I don't follow him enough to know like anything specific.
So okay, so you haven't seen the bit he does on the pyramids
Oh no.
and like, how they're made. It is hilarious. Like I don't find all of his stuff funny, but that is definitely one of the ones that is just too hilarious. Plus, it's an interesting idea that he puts forth in it. I'll have to send you the link sometime for you to watch.
Hmm.
It's pretty good. And he's only slightly offensive in it, so
Close enough, I guess.
yeah.
Let's see. What did? Oh, she wanted me to clear the house. That's what I want. That's what she wanted me to do. But yeah, it's one of those things where everything kind of matches up, and it plays well enough. It's got a neat RPG. The world's fucking huge, and every single part of it I wanted to explore. And my biggest fear, because Assassin's Creed Odyssey plays the same way, my biggest fear is dropping money on Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but not caring as much because ancient Egypt feels so alien and interesting, and like Greek and Roman times in Odyssey doesn't feel as like as interesting to me. And that may be just because I don't know as much about it, but it doesn't feel as good to me. I don't go like, holy crap, I would love to explore every nook and cranny in that, whereas I do in this one.
Well, not only that, but it's strange because we know a lot about that time period, but there's also a lot we don't know, and it's
hmm
weird the things that we don't know and that are hard to figure out.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like I'll tell people, I'm like, I love seeing Egypt at like one of its peaks here, but also I have to remember when I look at it that like it's all artistic liberty. Like we know kind of what we know, and then somebody was like, all right, knowing what we do know, let's construct a world that these people can fucking scramble around in.
Not only that, if I remember correctly, most of our records from this time are like financial records of trading and stuff like that.
hmm
So like we don't have much on their pop culture and stuff like that. Of course, we have the gods and the various religious ceremonies and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, and let me tell you, I don't know if we actually know jack shit about the Library of Alexandria, but the Library of Alexandria is in this game, and you walk into it and you just look around and you're just like, oh, I'm really sad now because this is magnificent and it's gonna catch on fire
Oh yeah.
and we're gonna lose all of it.
Can you go to Alexandria in the game yet?
I almost. Actually, if I continue, I want to do my side quests here because they probably won't take too long. C was a really small area. Um, I want to do that, and then I think the very next place that I head is Alexandria. Maybe with a little bit longer. I don't know how much I actually have in terms of capability still for doing that. Man, I'm upset about this internet connection thing. Mostly just because I've tested this before and I know it's good. The only difference is I guess I'm plugged up to the wall and running over to the router through some cable instead of like, sitting on the router over in Kyrie's room with the Xbox.
Yeah, wired would help.
Doesn't yeah, it's actually worse, ironically. Doesn't feel like it should be, but it is.
It is?
Yeah, well, I'm across the house with the wired. I'm next to the Xbox with the wireless. So,
That shouldn't matter.
yeah, it shouldn't. That's exactly how I felt too.
Um. Oh, It might be. Do you
Oh,
have? Is your wireless card built into your motherboard?
uh, I do not have a wireless card built into this one.
Okay.
I'm running. I did not mean to piss these guys off. Sorry, guys. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to be here, and I genuinely apologize for having to basically kill you.
I'm just picturing. Sorry, sorry, stab, stab. Sorry. Oh, my bad. Oh, sorry, sorry. Stab, stab.
Sorry. Sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry about that. All right, now I'm going to hide your bodies because this is an embarrassment. And by hide your bodies, I mean probably just throw them off this ledge here. Yep, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Just dawned on me. Why doesn't Viscera cleanup crew have an Assassin's Creed level?
Probably because Assassin's Creed isn't like a gory horror game where everybody gets fucking eviscerated.
I mean, it's just a mod away.
Yeah, that's probably true. It's pretty bloody. They've got blood in this one.
Hey, just gotta, up a few settings so you get some more blood.
Oh man, I remember games that used to have blood settings, and they were like, "Do you want to turn the blood and gore settings on or off?"
Oh yeah.
This is
I
the other
remember
thing.
that.
Take a look at this. All right, so I want you to know that there has only been like 2 Assassin's Creed games before this one that actually Assassin's Creed games that actually bothered with a stealth mode, right? The other one was basically a stick to walls and like strafe them kind of one, right? Are you ready for this game's stealth mode that makes so much more sense and is so much more accessible? Watch this shit
no.
in like 5 seconds. No, I'm not being sarcastic. Ready? And there.
Waiting. Waiting.
That's right, you got delay. But like
Waiting. I'm not seeing anything happening. Oh. Wait, seriously, just crouching?
yeah. But you know what the sad part is it's the best stealth system they've had.
Oh wow.
Because the other one, like I said, was a real like clunky, sticky to stick to walls kind of one, and it was
like a cover-based system.
yeah, and it was a pain in the ass because, well, in my opinion, at least, the engine for Assassin's Creed Unity and Syndicate was clunky. It was like it feels so smooth when I'm in this game and I need to like scale a wall and climb a thing, and it's just really nice and buttery. And it's good, and it feels good to play. I own Unity. I dropped $35 on it when it was on sale on Steam, and I'm honestly angry that I dropped 35 on it. It just, in my opinion, it's the worst game in the series, and that is including the first one, which most people will tell you the first one is, and they're liars. They think it's the worst game in the series just because it's old and it lacks a lot of stuff that the original ones had, or the newer ones have. But like, at least it was fucking, at least it knew what it was trying to be. I want to loot this treasure. Where'd you go? Did I lose you?
Me? No, I'm here.
Okay.
I was just reading up on the Library of Alexandria, actually.
That is, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Mood.
I didn't even realize, but he set fire to the ships and then it spread to the library.
Oh, yeah.
I always thought it was burned down on purpose, that it was the target.
Oh, yeah, I guess I probably kind of assumed it was burned down the looting, too, huh? Dude, either way, it's atrocious. And fire was a fucking nightmare back then. Fire was a fucking nightmare until we invented fire trucks.
Yeah, and stopped building everything out of wood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, doing that again once we got fire trucks, which was weird.
I noticed that, yeah. All of the buildings in Europe were made out of brick, and I was like, oh, look how nice they look, and also they're probably going to be here for another 100 years. And then you come over here, and it's like, yeah, this house is wood, and it's dying.
We're going to go ahead and knock it over and build a new one.
Yeah.
You needed a house that lasts you a lifetime.
Consumerism.
silly.
All right, this takedown's gonna be garbage, but I'm gonna do it. Oh yeah, it was 100% garbage.
Oh wow. Have you seen the replacement, the Biblioteca Alexandrina?
No, I have not.
Oh my gosh, it's the modern replacement for it. Here, I'll send you a link on Discord. Yeah.
Uh-oh. When did they build it? Oh, he's going for the fire. No. Don't tell them I'm here.
Let's see. Establish October 16th, 2002. Oh my god, 2002 was 17 years ago?
Yeah, dude, we're fucking old.
Uh,
SpongeBob SquarePants has been on for over 20 years. All right.
not right.
Guys, I'm actually leaving. This is not going to happen. Goodbye. We're going to That's too many dudes.
No, you got this.
They're also level 4, and I think I'm level 2 right now, which you wouldn't think makes a difference, but it makes a difference.
Well, I mean, if you value your life and stuff, I guess.
That is the other thing. So I will say this about this game. The change in the combat system, I don't always like it. I don't always appreciate it. But one thing that it did do was it forced you to actually behave like an assassin, which the last few games hadn't. In Syndicate, you could basically get in a fight with as many people as you wanted because you'd evolved in, the gameplay had evolved into, I am a badass trained with every weapon imaginable, and I'm just going to slaughter you all. In this game, if you're look at all these dudes, I cannot fight all these dudes. They will kill me. So now I actually have to sneaking and stabbing is actually the smart way to do it, because doing it the normal way is not gonna fucking get me any sort of measurable progress.
You don't have a clay pot grenade or anything you can just chuck in there and take them all out with?
No, I literally just started the game. I have nothing. I don't even have the hidden blade yet.
Oh wow.
Bayek is not an assassin currently. He is just he was Egyptian police, Egyptian royal police. They're called Medjai. And he's the last one. And he actually doesn't even follow the royal, he doesn't guard the pharaoh, because Ptolemy is the pharaoh, and Ptolemy's a fucking prick. So Bayek is not here to be Medjai to the pharaoh. He's here to be Medjai to the people, and everybody recognizes him, and that's really cool too. So he shows up, and people of import are like, oh shit, it's the last Medjai. He might be here to kill us. But people who are just everyday people on the streets and everything, they're like, oh, thank goodness, a Medjai. It's basically like finding a cop when you have an emergency, and you're like, oh, police, over here, please, I need help. And it's really cool.
I'll have to find that later.
Ooh, good roll.
I actually dug out one of my old sketchbooks from high school, and I actually had a schematic of my own design for a hidden blade in there.
You should watch YouTube, man. I saw some dude make it out of a fucking metal, metal roller slide for a shelf, for a drawer. And it worked really well, and I was like, listen, man, I know for a fact you could make that.
Oh, no, I know the one you're talking about. That one's okay. No, the one that I would want to make, there's, this, let's see, how old was he? Was he a kid when he did the video? It was out, a few years ago now. But he actually made a really, really nice hidden blade out of balsa wood. And the wonderful part was it operated exactly like the actual hidden blade. You flick your wrist, it pops out. You flick your wrist again, and it pops back in. It was so cool. And all you'd have to do is, instead of making it out of balsa wood, just make it out of thin, aluminum instead.
That's pretty cool, actually. I do like that shit.
I'll see if I can find that and send it to you, because it was pretty interesting.
think I'm supposed to rescue these guys, but it's not my mission yet, so I'm leaving them behind. Hidden blades are pretty neat, though, man. I'm so upset. I'm gonna spend my entire stream being upset about these frames, though.
Well, I try to help you out, but it's a little bit more difficult to diagnose these kinds of issues when you're all the way over here.
Well, like I said, I genuinely do think it's the internet connection. That's what the majority of ironically, the internet seems to tell me, so. Do. There we go. Don't start a fight, you assholes. I want to go. Oh, yeah. Here's what we can do. I know. This is how much we don't like Ptolemy. Where's his fucking statue in the middle of town? There it is. I'm gonna knock it the fuck down.
He has brought great sorrow to us all.
And citizens cheer when I do.
The statue has been destroyed, but not the men behind it.
Clearly he's a jerk. Which I guess historically is kind of the story, because Cleopatra came in and was like, I'm the rightful heir anyway, get the fuck off. He was her brother, cousin? Brother, cousin? I don't know.
Do you know how old Cleopatra was when she took over?
She was like freaking 17 or some shit like that.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah. Oof, boy, that's oof. So let me tell you, if you saw her in this game, you'd be like, she is not 16, and she's walking up on every dude like she's not 16.
Yeah, that was probably done to avoid issues.
Probably. But also, like, I want to know if that was true, because, like, in the game, at least, she's like, hey, like, bring it on, boys. I'll fuck you, and then I'll probably kill you in your sleep. And guys were like, I'll take that chance.
I was gonna say, from what little I know, yeah, no, that sounds about right.
And I wanna know if that was true. I wanna know if Cleopatra was actually like that, and also if dudes were just like, no, yeah, I'm risking it.
Petra.
Stay asleep.
Let's see, would this be during the Liberators' Civil War?
I have no idea. All I know is it happens around 49 BC.
Okay, well, let's see, 49. That's 42 BC. 41.
Alright, I looted the treasure.
Oh, that's right, it goes backwards, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
I forget about that. Okay, 40.
I do too. Oh, shit. Whoa. Hey, check it out. Stream. I have not broken this game. I will tell you. I have not broken this game. I have played this game 1.5 times, and I have not broken it. And yet here, I have gone and broken this game in the first, like, 20 minutes of playing.
Well, how did you...
I ran through a wall.
And I don't think you can get out now?
Yeah, no, I think I may actually be stuck inside the wall instead of outside the wall. How fascinating.
Yeah, that's, huh. Oh. Can you...
Nope. It's either... my options are do not climb...
Try...
or climb.
Try on the... Yeah, try on the hilly parts, because that's where the physics are going to break down. On the hilly parts.
Oh, that's not... Ooh, yeah, no. Let's see. Animus. Animus. I'm going to need you to reboot, please. Can I exit the Animus yet? I don't think I can.
That's a good point. This is literally a computer glitch on all levels.
Yeah.
Like even in game, this would be considered a computer glitch.
You're right. Very, very accurate. Also, that reminds me, somebody. All right, I'm gonna have to quit to main menu, I think. That reminds me, I saw a thing the other day that made me mad because it was correct, and I'm just angry that it was correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it said, all it said was video game lamps use real electricity.
Oh yes, I've seen that.
And I was like, fuck you.
Right? Right? The video game lights actually do emit light from electricity.
Yeah, that's what it was. Basically, video game lights are real lights because they do all of the same things. They produce light and also use electricity. And I was like, I'm so angry. That upsets me on a number of levels. I am upset. Oh yeah, and now my frames look fine. Okay, game. I don't know what your deal is. I don't know whose problem is what's problem here. It's okay.
Nami, did you make sure that Windows Update isn't running?
I mean, I can check, but it probably will say down at the bottom if it is.
Just go to your task manager and sort by the network column instead of the CPU column.
Task manager network. Processes. Power usage very high. Assassin's Creed Origins. Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, though, I wonder what my max. I have a 700 power watts, 700 watt power source in here, and I think my hardware is all fine on it. But like, it's also been a little bit.
No, you're fine. As long as the computer boots up, the power source is fine.
I mean, you
Well,
say that, but I keep in mind I did fry that one power source running a part that basically just drew too much power.
Yeah, that was one of those things where I said it and I was like, yeah, no, never mind. There's still plenty of ways you can that could be messed up. But
Oh, let's see. I can.
More than likely, if your computer turns on and actually runs, then the power supply is probably fine.
I don't think Windows Update. First thing that shows up is Windows Startup. Windows Service Host, yada yada.
Wait, Windows Startup?
Yeah, Windows Startup application. It's also not using anything, though.
But when you sort by network, it's at the top of the list?
I mean, top is OBS, Discord. Oh, Google Chrome. I guess I could close all of my Chrome tabs.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. Yeah, what I usually do is I have Chrome remember my session, so I just close out all of Chrome, and when I reopen it,
That's 100% what I do. Oh, hey, Hamachi's running. I don't need Hamachi. Get out of here, Hamachi.
What's Hamachi again? That sounds familiar.
It's, we use it for Minecraft and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
How about that? It's still OBS and Steam. I can't really close Steam because Steam is running the game.
No, you could close Steam if you wanted to.
I don't think so. I think it'll freak the fuck out.
Let's see, you're streaming with Restream. I mean, you don't really need to close Steam, but...
Here, wait, I can just show you my task manager. There you go. Well, in a second. Hey, everybody, it's my task manager.
Wait for it. I just saw Steam pop up and go down, so... Still waiting. Hey, there it is. OBS, Discord.
That's sorted by network. Like, that's the top 3 are the top 3. Uplay? No, it won't let me close Uplay either because it's also running.
Seriously.
They're both... Yeah, Steam runs Uplay to run Assassin's Creed because of the way fucking Ubisoft works, because Ubisoft all needs to be punched in the dick. And then the rest of it's
you're
like...
pretty much as good as it's gonna... Oh, I know. Right-click on OBS Studio.
OBS.
Go to Details.
There is no details.
Okay, then click the little arrow next to OBS and its subchild, right-click on that, and go to...
Ah, yes, details. And
and then whichever one it highlights in details, right-click on that,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
go, what's it say? Set priority, I think it is.
Oh, smart man.
Change that to high. Do not change it to real time. Change it to high. And do not close your task manager after this. Because if Assassin's Creed decides to bug out and crash, it could actually potentially crash the whole computer if you can't get to the task manager to kill it.
Weird.
Yeah.
All right, I have apparently set it to high.
So maybe that'll help your frames. Only one way to tell.
Probably not. Cool. Troubleshooting during stream. Perfect. I always make fun of that, but also like when has our AHM stream ever been fucking professional in any sort of way?
I
Like,
was gonna say you're gonna have to
Jesus.
do a lot more like pre-setup in order to have like a really good professional stream.
I just mean like we're always just like, hold on, stop, we have to adjust some volume levels mid show. But then like half the time nobody's watching anyway, so what the fuck ever, I guess.
I told you, man, you just gotta push for that Japanese audience. They're the ones that are awake right now.
They are, dude. I'm down for that. I'm gonna blow those ability points.
All you gotta do is just go learn enough Japanese to start posting on Japanese forums and social media.
Just enough, right? Here we go. Give me that. Also, where's my dude? There's a dude somewhere.
Or, you know, I guess you could just use Google Translate.
Google Translate is questionable.
At best.
Best not to draw attention here.
Still
Oh
need
yeah,
to kill.
I was...
Gotta kill the captain, but I don't know where the fuck he is. Oh, I know what's happening. John's playing Smite.
Oh, yeah, that'll kind of do it.
Yeah, that'll do it. Didn't even think about that.
Is he just playing it, or is he also streaming it?
No.
Okay.
We definitely couldn't handle. Kyrie, we pay for pretty good internet, but like, we could not do that. We had a guy come out and test all of our ports, and the one we have the router hooked up to is the clearest one, basically. But that's about it. Encoding overload? What are you talking about, OBS? I love how you're just throwing everything at me today. Where is the captain? He's fucking in here somewhere.
Encoding overload?
Yeah, that's what OBS just yelled at me for. Said maybe switch to a different encoding thing, but then it went away. So we're gonna maintain that streaming professionalism by saying, "Not my chair, not my problem." It's the people's watching's problem, and I don't really care.
Yeah, it's fine for me.
I
mean,
wanted to stream, so I'm streaming. Although it would make more sense, I guess, now that I think about it, to stream during the day when people aren't using all of the internet, maybe. I seriously don't know where this fucking captain is. But I'm supposed to kill him. So instead, we're just gonna go rock climbing.
Wow, so many people have copied this hidden blade thing that I saw a while back that I can't even find the original anymore.
Sounds about right. Well, not necessarily copied. Maybe other people just fiddled around with it until they found out how to do it too.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't mean like they ripped it off. I just mean there are so many versions of the hidden blade on Google Images now, I can't find the original.
Ah, my first eagle point of the game. Beautiful.
If there's someplace I might have favorited it or something.
The stone circle. brought Hemu here not so long ago.
Ooh, and my first leap of faith. All right, jackasses. Where's your fucking leader? Because I'm supposed to murder him.
What is that? Why would somebody make that?
Oh no.
It's a belt, but on one end, like if you have it undone and you just have it as a strap, on one end it has something that kind of resembles a handle, and on the other end the belt clasp folds out a knife, so you can use it like a whip with a knife on the end.
Ah. Jesus.
Why did somebody make that?
Woo! Excuse me. I mean, gotta protect yourself from the government somehow.
I can see it now, a dude with that versus a drone.
That's why it's all the more scary, man. This government got drones. Alright, which one of you jackasses is the fucking dude I'm supposed to punch in the face?
Man, this is seriously gonna bug me if I can't find the original.
Dude, that belt whip is terrifying, though. What the fuck?
Well, you know, they're... Oh, is that it?
Ooh, that is not gonna work out.
Ah, it's not in English. That's a good sign. It wasn't before. Is that?
Got him. Ooh, man, he's a big boy. Alright. Doesn't matter. Took your shit.
Oh no, this is just a cosplay artist. They make a whole bunch of different cosplay props, which is pretty good.
I can't believe I've gone to all this trouble for my streaming setup, and it's the internet that fails me? I'm offended. Feel like I should be offended.
Nah, that makes sense right now. My internet hasn't been working since the quarantine started.
Weird thought, though. Hold up. Nope, it was plugged in all the way. and I did genuinely have to check that because I used to use an Ethernet cable that did not clip in, so it just sort of sat there, and sometimes it would sort of slide out just like a millimeter, and it would just kind of, it wouldn't stop being connected, it would just kind of be real shitty in being connected.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I finally learned my lesson, and now I just throw those cables away as soon as they break like that, and
Yeah.
go get a new one.
I didn't have another one, so instead of throwing it away, because my back panel for my motherboard I didn't have one. I just used a rubber band to wrap the cable to the the metal, like the back of the metal jack where it held in, so it worked just fine that way too. I should have sent you a picture. You would have appreciated the level of if it ain't broke, don't fix it engineering. Well, maybe I'll stream tomorrow then.
Now that you got everything set up.
Yeah, everything's figured. Although I sure as hell am not done today. It's really funny because, like, I definitely know that anybody who fucking hops onto this is going to see how janky it is, and they're going to be like, I can't watch this. But also, I just want to do it anyway, so I'm the boss.
was gonna say, I mean, anybody who does streaming for a living will tell you, don't do it if you don't like it.
Citizens of Siwa, behold what becomes of those who disobey Medunamun, priest to the Pharaoh.
This is just gonna drive me batty. I can't believe this.
You guys being mean to this dude?
You owe all you have.
Damn
Your
it.
farms, your goods, your children. You owe your very lives to...
Stop being mean to this
Ooh.
dude. Ooh, hey.
This video's an hour long, this might be it.
I didn't come here to murder you all, but I guess that's what's happening right now. Is that... Am I correct in that? Ooh.
That found him. Well, maybe. If not, it's a really similar design.
Shit, I don't have a blacksmith yet. Because I need to do the thing to get the tools. Awkward. Okay.
By the gods, Amun and Iset! Bayek is back in Siwa! Bayek! Our Major...
Yes, yes, it is me.
Blacksmith shop.
Those naked-yaded soldiers. Ptolemy's captain saw me making a sword.
Yep,
and
I
accused
found
me
it.
of
Cool.
being a
This is the dude.
He was not wrong.
They
Yeah, because it
confiscated
shows
my
how he
tools.
originally conceived the design and everything. How he came up
All
with
of
the design
Siwan
and
is a
whatnot.
blacksmith.
His
Even me.
prototypes. Cool. Oh,
I
wow.
cannot help you, Bayek.
Make
Okay,
it.
so
Not until I get
so
my
it was
hammer and nails back.
2013 when I saw that first video.
Off my ass.
And he's
And
been
that was
doing some
late.
work.
I'm pretty sure the first Assassin's Creed came out in 2009.
To the hills west of here.
Yeah, no, see, that was the thing is, Assassin's Creed came out, and I thought it was
I
just
think
like
I've
the
already
coolest
solved
thing
your problem,
ever,
Benedict.
the blade
Let's do to the
specifically.
right.
And I was like, oh, somebody's
Get on your
gonna
tools.
jump on this and,
Captain
make one
won't
of
ever
these.
come back here.
And
At last, I can reopen
2009 came
my
and
shop.
went, 2010 came and
Many
went,
thanks.
and like I
My
never
pleasure.
saw or heard.
I
I kept
found these
searching and
weapons I had
looking,
hidden
and
from the
for
soldiers.
some reason I didn't
Please,
do it myself.
choose
I
one for
was
yourself.
probably busy with school or whatnot. That was when college was going on,
Choose
so
one.
who knows.
They're all of equal value.
But eventually I was just messing around online and I found this video, and it was just so awesome when I found it. Now everybody's doing it. Go figure. Guess that's what 6 years will do. Plus, he's refined it a lot. I mean, 3 years ago he
That
made a
bark
metal
uses
version,
special
so
twine. It does not strike deep, but you can shoot very quickly.
I genuinely don't want any of these weapons, buddy. I'm not going to use them.
The shield is made with bronze and leather.
Sure, we'll take that one, but I'm not going to equip it.
Come
I like my shield.
anytime, Bayek. Bayek, welcome.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Very well, my friend. I will take that off your hands.
we're real professional leaving this much dead air.
Dude, if there's one thing I have settled on a while ago with streaming, it's that you do not have to talk. Like, I will just as gladly... Oh, is that my equipped one? Oh, it is. I will just as gladly sit around on my ass and, like, just enjoy the game silently as I will. Because, like, it doesn't really matter to me as much as it matters to, like, other people. And if they don't want that dead air, that's fine. But, like, sometimes I just want to enjoy the game.
So you gotta have background music to go with it, right?
Yeah, sometimes. I thought about doing that with Kerbal, because like I said the other day, I was really enjoying Kerbal Space Program just being as chill as it fucking was with that lo-fi music.
I was gonna say, that's perfect then, too, because you can just, yeah, put some nice lo-fi in the background. Yeah.
But I also have no idea, what the hell, like, I want to do about that, because, okay, I'm upgrading this guy. There we go. I also have no idea what I want to do about that, because, like, right now, I don't actually know. I may not even talk during that one. I may just sit there and just fire things at space at my own pace, because I really have no idea what I'm doing currently in KSP. There we go, and now I can sell
there
these.
supposed to be like a tutorial series or something in there? Have you already gone through that?
Yes, I have done those.
Okay, because I thought those got you like pretty much all the way through. Building a full rocket ship stuff.
Oh wait, I got Wolfsbane. Why did I pay to upgrade that? Hold up. Wolfsbane's a good bow.
I don't know what happened, but my video quality for you just dropped down to 144p. I've got like 3 pixels on the screen.
Beautiful. That's what I wanted. That's...
Oh, there we go. It's back again.
perfect. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to slash at you, sir. Upgrade my shit! There we go. That's what I wanted to do, I think. Where did it go? Oh, it's not there because I can't upgrade it anymore. That makes sense. I'm smart.
Sold.
And you know, I just want to upgrade my shield. There are better shields, but I just like it. I like my shield.
There are many shields, but this one is mine.
There are super... I even have DLC super cool shields. But, like, I like this one. Because it's my shield. It's my Magi shield. It says I'm a Magi.
Anytime I can help, I'm here.
And that feels like it should be important to me because it's important to Bayek. Goodness, I think I see what you mean. The fuck? Oh, never mind. It fixed itself. That was on my end. Doo-doo.
Hello, Thomas.
Best stream, 10 out of 10.
Best stream 10 out of 10. Yeah.
11 out of 10.
Oh, I saw that thing again. Consider turning down encoding settings or using a faster... consider turning down video settings or using a faster encode. But...
Are you still using software?
No, I'm using hardware.
Okay. Does it give you a choice of which type of encoding?
Ooh, that was a jump. Watch out for that one. You're going to see that in like 30 seconds here. It's funny because you're live on the stream and you're talking to me live, but like you're seeing the video for it you're caught up in every way except the video, and it's kind of weird.
Oh, trust me, I'm aware of the irony. Oh, damn, that was a jump.
That was a weird one. That's right. I forgot I can fucking carve through doors. Knock knock. Give me my shit. Well, that's right. This is my house. Oh.
Did you just raid your own house?
Well, Bayek's been away from home for a large number of years.
Nothing to raid.
Yeah. He did live happily here for a while. With his wife and child, and then his child got murdered. So
hang on.
Instead of being like, oh man, this sucks, he was like, well, he got murdered by a bunch of conspiracists in masks, so I am going to hunt them all down and slaughter each and every one of them because they killed my kid. Which you can't even be mad at him for. Because he's, number one, that seems like a just reason to slaughter a bunch of people. And number two, Bayek is such a likable dude that even when he does stuff that you're like, about, you're immediately just like, nah, it's okay because Bayek did it.
I'm sorry, but the thing I'm having the hardest time believing right now is that he's been away from this house for years and it hasn't been raided by somebody else in his circle.
Everybody in Siwa is a small town, and everybody seems pretty chill and pretty awesome. So I think that he probably doesn't actually. Like, they all kind of, and they all respected him because he lived here and he was a Medjai then too. So I think they all just sort of closed it up and they were like, this was, you know, it would be like, I feel like it would be a little bit like Andy Griffith leaving Mayberry, and everyone would just be like, oh yeah, oh man, that's too bad.
I'm just saying, I live in a small town, and it only takes me like 5 hours after a family moves out to go raid their house after it's been empty.
But that's you.
For clarity of the recording, I'm kidding. For legal purposes, I did not just incriminate myself.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Yeah.
For legal reasons, that's a joke. Bird! I got him. Alright. Alright. What am I doing? I went to my house. I'm gonna pop up here to the caves. Then I think I'm gonna go stab a dude.
Ooh, I'm sorry, but I cannot agree with this opinion.
Need Nick here to do his Grubba voice so he can call it Assassin's Creed Stab-A-Man.
Yeah, but Nick so decided that he had to go to bed. He needed sleep. It's only a final.
So, yeah, right? Only a final.
Actually, what did he say? Because it sounded like he might not even have.
I'm not sure, but like Nick stays up late all the time. So if he says he needs to be asleep for some reason, he probably actually does. Oh, that's right. Here's my child's tomb.
Oh, isn't that nice or something?
It has been too long, son.
This poor guy.
Oh, that is actually a nice tomb.
He does a really good job at everything. Bayek is like a very, very like nice dude. He's very friendly with the people. He's very like he sees somebody he hasn't seen in years who knows him, and he's just like, hey. And he's not putting on a face. You can tell he's really genuine with it. And then like also then he goes to deal with one of those conspirators, and he's just like, I'm gonna fucking stab you 60 times now.
For what you have done.
I have missed you.
Oh, and there's my grandfather, I guess. That one's a bit weird. He doesn't have as much of a tomb. He just sort of has a catacomb in the wall.
Yeah, no, I'm running short on catacomb jokes. I got nothing.
He's just a mummy.
I thought you said he was a grandpa.
All right, well, you know. If I wanted jokes that were that bad, I would have made them myself. God, what was one that I did the other day? Earlier today I did that. John just looked at me and he was like, "All right, well, I hated every moment of that." It was a good one though. I'm pretty sure that I'm supposed to be able to go through here somehow because there's clearly stuff on the other side.
Oh my gosh, are you caught up on today's Unisonus video?
No, I think I forgot to watch it.
Oh my gosh. It's really funny, but I'm low-key kind of pissed because in like the first, I don't know, 5 minutes of the video, I'm not going to say what exactly it is, but there's a part that Mark ended up having cut out, but he left in the parts around it. So it's like, oh, you should tell a really funny joke. Cut to them saying, oh, we're not going to keep that in, and laughing their asses off.
No. Nice.
It's like, what was so funny, guys? Oh, man.
Fucking watched the newest episode of Cheeseburger First today too, and that one got me good because that. Oh my god! We say the dumbest shit. Why do you let us say all that shit?
Because it's the best. Also, I usually just sit there.
I know
Sometimes I'm not even in the room.
That's the best part. Is I'm gonna blame you for it. I'm gonna be like, why do you let us say that shit? And it's 100% like nothing you can do about it.
Not only that, but you say that it's like you realize what we say when I join you, right?
Yeah.
Remember that, right?
That too.
Where the Cards Against Humanity has a tendency to go when I'm in there. We need to do that at some point too. We need to do a Cards Against Humanity stream, you, me, and Nick.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I still think well, you may not actually, but if Elite Dangerous ever goes on sale, you should get it just so you can hang out with us in Space Mine, because me and Nick will just basically drift around the galaxy and talk for hours, just kind of nomadically while doing random jobs and shit, and it's just a really, really great time.
And not only that, if I got it working with my VR setup, that'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty great. I'm happy that I have my flight stick that I got. It works really well. And while I don't know that I could justify spending $100 on one for just that game, I can justify fucking patching up a broken one for free.
Yeah, there you go.
Which is exactly what happened.
Oh, did you get it patched up finally?
Yes. It is working. It's got heat shrink on it and everything. It looks like a person who actually knows what the fuck they're doing did it.
Nice. You should send me some pics sometime.
And I have had no issues with it whatsoever. The trickiest part was splicing it together because I wanted it to stay the same direction. I didn't want to have it like them both come to a point, you know what I mean, when you splice wires together like that. And the easiest way
you wanted it to be a continuous wire.
Yeah, but the easiest way to do it is not the continuous, but to like run them both up in the same direction so that kind of has a little like 3-point turn going on.
Actually, remind me to show you next time you're here. There is an electronic technician's trick to really easily get them to both go in the same direction.
Oh, nice. I would like that, because what I ended up having to do was and I managed to do it, but I ended up having to solder them and then heat shrink each individual one.
Yeah, you would have had to do that.
Yeah, because they didn't have any lining or anything like that. And I guess I would have had to anyway, but it was just harder to do once I got them in line than it would have been if I just did each individual, like, because I had them separate and not tied to anything, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it.
Separate and not tied to anything? I don't know. We can talk about it when you can actually, like, visually show me what you're talking about.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a bit weird, but I thought it did the job, and I have had no problems with it so far, even wiggling it. So I know I did good because nothing's shorting when I wiggle it.
I'm just going to point out again that, you know, if you go into soldering, like, there's a big industry of people who do nothing but solder for a...
I mean, I don't want to do it for a living. I just like to be able to do it to fix my electronics so I don't have to spend $50 on another electronic.
Alright, fair enough.
Especially since I only spent like $40 on the soldering kit, and now I can spend, you know, now I can use it to repair. I've already used it to repair a $120 device, so it's already paid for itself.
Nice.
I need new tips, though. That tip I have is atrocious.
Those are $10 for 10 of them on. In fact, I sent you the link to that.
I think you did, yeah. Boy, I'm really hungry right now. What the fuck is happening?
Well, I mean, it's 4 a.m. Well, I don't know what time it is here. But...
It's also 4 a.m.
Okay. Oh, wait, yeah, no, you're in the same time zone, I think, now.
That's just, that to me is the weirdest thing, because we are much farther away now than we were when I lived in a different time zone than you.
Oh, yeah.
Wrap your head around that bullshit.
Well, it's because I live on the very, very, very edge of the time zone. Also, time is weird, wibbly wobbly and whatnot.
What is it, Chancellor? Ancient writing from the Old Kingdom.
Bayek's like, ancient writing, and I'm like, you're not wrong, Bayek. Ooh, I got an achievement. This one has achievements! Oh, none of the Assassin's Creeds have achievements. Because you play as a dick. That's awesome.
Don't feel bad.
I'm alright with that. If this doesn't have any online achievements, because I don't think there's a multiplayer, then what that means is that I will be getting every achievement in this game. Unless there's something just like stupid hard, which I can't imagine. The hardest thing I can imagine is them being like, hey, beat this on the hardest difficulty, and I'm pretty sure I could do that, because I'm playing on hard right now. There's only one more up.
Keep close.
Kid, stop shouting. That's going to lure the hyenas.
Yee.
That you were literally hiding from. There's a lot of like tomb exploration like this too, and I really like that too. That to me is an important part of the whole experience. Oh look, hyenas. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. What's this? Seize sword. Animals in this game are hard to fight because they don't play by human rules. They don't give a shit if I hold my shield up.
Yeah, talk about realistic.
Well, you can start by looking out for your brother, not taking him to dangerous places.
I promise.
Now get back home.
He's so good with kids too, Bayek is.
You say after I watch him slaughter a whole bunch of hyenas.
Yeah, but the advice he gives to the kid afterwards, like, it's all fantastic.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now.
Yep, he's always just like every kid. He doesn't talk down to him. He just talks to him.
Kid.
He fucking Noom.
Freaking Roadrunner over here. Meep meep.
Is the fucking with the wind of Horus at my feet. I don't actually know enough Egyptian gods to make a joke about that. I don't think Horus was I don't know what Horus was the god of. I know Sobek, mostly because I want to get a big dog one day and name him Sobek.
Oh. No, wait. Hermes was the Greek version. What was the... Was it Thoth? No. Thoth? No. Hang on. Oh. See, I used to know the Egyptian gods really well because I was really into them in, like, high school. And somewhere in there, my mind just
I mean, you know.
Okay, yeah. Hermes is the Greek version.
Yeah, Greek and Roman gods are tricky. I confuse Greek and Roman society and culture and things a lot, and I'm sure that an actual like historian would probably be like, "You fucking animal." They are completely different, but like they are so similar in so many different ways to someone who has not studied the minutia of them. Also, this fucking like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade ass canyon. Ooh, let me tell you, there's a couple of them in there that are far more than this one too. Like this one's all right.
Mercury, that was the Roman version.
Oh yeah, shit, I knew that. I just completely.
Yeah, right. Oh, man.
It just didn't come to my head. Gentlemen, I am here to relieve you of your goods. Which sounds like not something a policeman would say, but also you're bandits, so technically I'm in the right.
No, I'm pretty sure I've heard cops say that before. Although it was probably put more along the lines of, "Gentlemen, I'm here to search your house."
Almost everyone this side of Siwa gets their water from here.
The farmers depend on this spring. They'll pay for sure.
Oh, it's a spring. I see. Oh, that's definitely the fucking... It's not the leader. My god, that's the most terrifying part about that. Alright, boys. I am here to steal your things. But I'm gonna do so quietly. Mostly just because there's a lot of you here. And I don't want to have to deal with you. Oh, there's more of you here than I thought. Hey. This is awkward.
It just came out of the woodwork, didn't it?
That's alright. They went back into it pretty fast, too. Would it be more appropriate to say they came out of the stonework here? Apparently this is a hot spring that the town uses, and all these bandits moved into it and just made it a base. Ow. Oh, shit. Hey, dude. I mean, I was just gonna, like, casually knock you all out, but we can do it this way, too, I guess. Ooh, buddy, that's... You got a large head on you there.
You said you have a 970, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking at a laptop with a 960M in it right now.
Oh, nice. I actually don't know. It's really funny because I actually don't know that much about graphics cards. So, like, if somebody talks to me about Radeon graphics cards, I have no idea if it's good or not based on the number. Like, I know the GeForce, or, like, the GeForce one's okay and all the, like, NVIDIA stuff, but yeah, so people will be like, oh, it's this and this, and I'm like, I actually, like, I work with computers for a living right now, and I still don't know if that's good.
Yeah, unless it's like the newer series, and even then, that's just on the NVIDIA side. If it's like the GTX 10 series or newer, or the 900 series or newer, then I I can know which one is better. But they just have such inconsistent naming methods. I wish they would have stuck with a single way throughout the entire, you know, system. But
Right? It would be much more convenient for everybody involved if we could just sort of like, you know, have a sensible naming system for our stuff.
yeah, but what do we know? We're not marketing guys. I'm sure that probably makes them some more money somehow.
That's true. Boy, I wonder if you're actually going to come in jagged like that.
Huh?
The bandits will think twice before coming back here. No, Bayek. In fact, they won't. You slit that last man's throat. He will not be thinking about anything. Oof. Look at this view, though. That's fucking... This game, dude. This is one of the reasons I liked this game. Is it's just fucking pretty. And this is like a small area. There's just some dunes and Siwa, which is a really tiny village. Like, well, really tiny by way of ancient Egypt. I guess it's okay. You should see like Memphis. Alright. I think it is time for Assassin's Creed Stab a Man.
Is that the technical term?
Yeah. Maybe my connection is just bad because John just went to bed and it still sucks. That's even more frustrating, though.
I mean, it could be anything from the router could be configured weirdly to a loose, problematic connection or somewhere. Depends on, are you getting dropped packets? If so, where?
This is why I don't mess with networking, is because it drives me nuts. Like, there's so many...
You need to learn more about it.
There's so many weird things. But yeah, but like, networking is the one... There's so many things, like, when computers are misbehaving, I'm like, all right, I can figure this out. It's just a setting somewhere or something, right? When networking is misbehaving, sometimes it just flies in the face. Like, it's just a giant middle finger. My friend, and Nick can attest to this, my friend Drew would bring his PC over, and we'd hang out in the basement of my house, right? He's hooked up to the same network we are. I'm hooked up with my laptop. Nick's hooked up with the desktop, right? We're all on the same network using the same connections. The laptop and the desktop will talk to each other, and we can play Gary's mod. His is on the network. He can access the internet and everything, but it will not in any way recognize, like, we can't, his computer won't talk to ours. So we'll be like, hey, I would ask my laptop, I'd be like, you see this computer on the network, right? And it would be like, yes, I do. And I'd be like, can you ping it? And it would be like, yes, I can. I got a response. It was quick and easy. And I'll be like, awesome. Can you join it in this game in a LAN connection? And it would be like, no, I don't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no computer there. It just drove us nuts because it wasn't specific to the game. It was any time that we tried to play games together on the network. And it was just obnoxious because I was like, you literally told me using every resource that you had that you did in fact have a connection to this computer. And it would be like, yes. And I would be like, so why don't you have a connection to this computer? And it would be like, because that computer doesn't exist. I don't know what you mean. Drove me insane.
Did you guys ever disable any antivirus or anything he would have had on his computer?
Yes, I believe we did.
Okay, because that sounds like a firewall was blocking him from getting out. Or getting you from getting in.
That's what I would think too. But like the other thing would be that we could join, like so Nick could join, right? But I couldn't join, or vice versa. So like I could join, but Nick couldn't join.
What?
Or sometimes like yeah, it wasn't specific to any, like we tried every, and I mean every configuration. Just on one occasion when he visited, we spent 4 hours just trying to get the damn thing set up. And we didn't care because we were all just hanging out and drinking, like eating snacks and a bunch of other junk, so we didn't really give a fuck. It wasn't that big of a deal. But like it was a massive pain in the ass.
Yeah, no, see, the thing with networking is that you can usually figure out what the problem is. It's just that there's 500 different places to troubleshoot to figure out where the problem is.
Yep.
Because you got 7 whole layers on the OSI model, and it could be in any 7 of those layers. It could be the software, it could be physical, it could be any of them.
It's funny because I told that story to my aunt who works for IBM and does networking, right? And
she's like, that sounds about right.
yeah, and she was like, "Nope, that's 100% accurate." She's like, "There was probably no logical solution to that problem either." I was like, "This is why I don't network, is because it's infuriating and it makes no sense." And she was like, "I agree, and I do it for a living."
Oh, no, I disagree with her on that. That's weird, though. Interesting. Wait, have I met her?
I don't. Oh, probably at some point. Maybe for like 2 minutes.
Did she come by?
She's the one in the wheelchair.
Oh, okay.
Not the greatest way to differentiate, but I have a lot of aunts.
That narrows them down pretty quickly. Yeah, I think I've met her once briefly. Huh, neat.
All right, this asshole is right here.
By any chance, do you know which part of IBM she works in?
No. I have no clue.
Just curious if she was working on Watson. That's all.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
This guy is like right there in the doorway, but I can't reach him. Can I lure you guys with an arrow? Gotcha. Ow. All right, guys, hold on. Don't fucking lock me in an animation. Let me go. All right, there we go. I like how this part of the game, well, I kind of like and dislike how this next part of the game is never fucking explained. It's in like every game ever, basically. But they never explain the mechanics of it. Is it just animus hallucinations? Is it weird visions? Is it a conversation they just have while he's like holding the dude on the floor there while he's bleeding out? Like, I don't know.
I don't know, he just caught a feather, so...
Yeah, Bayeks are especially vision questy.
What is one boy?
See blank screen. Oh, loading. Okay.
So close. Hey, one more.
Okay,
Hey.
well, I can try. This way I'll get 2.
Sure.
Well,
Up. Strong. Ready?
yes. Oh, you made me miss. You. Remu, come here. I found a Heineken. A real one? Yes.
Go ahead.
You're gonna love it. There's like 16 hyenas, and they're so dark and scary. Well, you know what? I'd rather go hunt with my papa. You always get too scared.
Hey. Hey. Let's go on a real hunt. Huh?
All right.
Come.
What are we hunting?
shooting?
The Oracle wants the pelt of an ibex stag for the ceremony.
You will stand next to the Pharaoh, won't you, Bayek? You're the Magi. When I'm Magi...
Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take off for the night.
Never be Magi. You're too
Go for it.
scared.
Oh, look, just in time for my frames to be really smooth looking, apparently.
Enough, you two.
Of course.
The sand is so hot.
Alright, so I shall leave you with an image in the chat. Oh, wow. Oh,
Okay.
wow, it's a really high-res image. Oh, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Alright, I'll take it.
I'm upset that you're upset that it's high res. I feel like that says only bad things about it.
Can I come?
Oh, I'm not upset that it's high-res. You'll probably enjoy the fact that it's high-res.
I'm still concerned.
The herd is around here. We don't want just any stag.
Now, don't you have any trust in me?
No.
Giant horns. Quiet now. Do what I do. Hey, this is my favorite part. Stay low. They will spot us unless we become like Amun, the god of hiddenness.
Yes, Papa. We are the hidden ones. Ah! Oh no! I scared them.
It's okay. More time for us to spend together. Enjoy the journey. Stay with me. We can do it.
Alright, peace out.
See ya.
Did you hurt him?
A clean shot to the heart hardly hurts at all. Let us get that belt. We will take this to the Oracle before it gets dark.
One day, I want to shoot an arrow through the sun.
You can. Your arrow will have to become Senu.
Imagine, all my arrows are Senus. Then I'll be able to hunt anything.
You said you'd like to see the Pharaoh up close.
Yeah,
What if you stand with me by his side?
can I do that?
As my son and the future Magi, yes.
Papa, what is a Magi really?
The first Magi was a protector of the Pharaoh. But now, it means you must protect all the people of Egypt. Not just protect them, but work for their well-being.
Oh, Papa, I'm so excited to be Magi one day. You know all the secrets of Siwa. What if I never grow up to be a Magi?
Of course you will. You are my son.
But I get scared. I try to be brave, but sometimes it's hard.
Hold on. Let's go this way. When I was about your age, sometimes I got scared too. Your grandfather was a well-known Magi, and he wanted me to bring honor to the family when I succeeded him.
Yeah?
One day, he took me up this way. At the top, he said something to me. A single word. It changed me.
One word?
I got over my fear. I knew I could do anything I needed to.
What did he say?
I will tell you once we are there.
Oh, I fucking just love walking places in this game. I don't know why. I could just as easily run or sprint or climb or ride, but sometimes just like a brisk walk to a location is really enjoyable. Even if it's just through and over, you know, nothing or sand or rocks or whatever. All right, Camu, buckle the fuck down because we're going down this rock slide. Hey, he made it. I was worried.
That bean! What did your father say?
Jump. Don't think so long. Jump.
Yes, Papa.
Trust me. You can.
I do. I will.
Jump then. Come back. You're not ready.
I can do it, Papa. I can.
Shut up, you filthy little shit.
Help! Help me! That's Shanzira.
I said shut up.
Run home to your mother. Chenzera will be fine. I will take care of it.
Medjay Bayek!
Go. Now.
I'm scared. I don't want to go home alone.
Emu, just do what I say, please. Go!
Medjay Bayek!
I'm indeed Medjay here. Who summons me?
Sheath your weapon and follow me.
You said you only wanted to talk to him. Oh!
Using kids? What a douche. I'm so upset that now my fucking frame rate's doing okay. This is fucking garbage.
Come.
Who are you to give commands to me?
You piece of shit. We don't have time to piss away. I can hit the target.
Pretty sure on New Game Plus, I could actually fight back against those guys, which is great.
Make a sound and you're dead.
What took you so long?
Didn't want to be seen, sir. Kept to the shadows.
We are pleased you have joined us, Medjay. It is of great importance that we gain access to the vault. The temple priests stubbornly refuse to assist us. You are perhaps reluctant out of loyalty to the Oracle. We have someone to help convince you otherwise.
Quiet! Surprised to see me.
Come along.
See that no one comes in.
Kemu, are you hurt?
Go ahead. Try it your way.
I'll leave my son out of this!
Your son has something to explain to you. Would the Ibis show him the orb? We believe we need this to enter the vault. This is a waste of time! The boy is frightened. It's all right.
Papa, they need you to tell them about the vault. They need to know how to use this.
As measure, you must have some clue or key or legend that explains its use.
I don't know anything about this vault! Please leave my son out of this!
The pharaoh has been aroused. He insists
He will be
on coming
discovered.
here.
Quickly!
Talk to your son. If the vault isn't open when we return, you'll never see him again.
Papa! said, but...
It's all right, son. No?
Papa, I can get it to you.
No. Hemu, don't.
They're going to hurt us.
Hemu, Hemu.
This foolish waste of time!
Hemu.
Out of time? Tell us!
So, I don't know.
We must go now. I will cut the heart from the boy.
No, wait.
He will never know the afterlife.
No, I will tell you. I will tell you. No.
He stalls for time. What's this? Stop! This is madness! The snake takes that as your answer. Shoot him!
We thought you were dead. You could not even save your own son. You are no one. Bayek of nothing. Father to nobody!
And here is your nobody. May the hidden one greet you. The Lord of the Duat awaits.
Fucking love Bayek. I think he's like, there's not a bit where I can be like, oh, Bayek, you're in the wrong here. Like, he 100%, his reactions and all of these things that he's dealing with, like, I sympathize and absolutely, like, would fucking, if I had the capability and lost that much, also be like, well, I guess I'm just hunting everyone down because I have nothing else now.
You brought joy to Siva.
I should get to Alexandria. I need to see Aya.
Don't be in too much of a hurry. Siwa will always need its Magi.
But you are the protector here now. I'm always pleased to help.
Come see me when you are certain you are ready to go. We will drink beers to our friendship, huh?
Nice. Do the level up. Do the Cape Flutter. Did we do it? Did we get it? Did we get an upgrade? We did. Haha, there it is. Oh, it didn't freaking do. Speak to Hepzibah. Nope. There's more stuff to do. But I am going to do that later. Right now what I'm going to do is end this stream, this atrocious stream, and then fuck around with my internet until I can figure out what the hell's going on with it. And then that's it. That's all I'm going to do. If it works, I'll stream tomorrow. If it doesn't, fuck you. I'll stream tomorrow anyway. Okay, bye.